Okay, I am going to try and record this. I made my first prayer journal. It is finally done. I'm going to give a quick walkthrough. This is the cover. I'm trying to do this with one hand. There's my front pocket with stuff in it. And I put lace around it on the front cover. And I coffee dyed all my papers. I've got, I think these were by Tsunami Rose. It's a kit. And then I made my pockets. I mixed stamping with, that's a pocket under here. Just a card in here. I mixed stamping with just different things. I'm going to put a stamp there so it's not just a blank page. I'm going to put a stamp there. And that the inside is a card that came with this from Tsunami Rose, and then a journaling page. And I put a stamp there. And then my belly band. And I made the mistake of sewing this belly band on and wasn't thinking of what it was going to look on the back of the page. So I glued this journaling page on and made a pocket out of it to try and cover my mistake on there, which I know there's no mistakes, but this is for my sister-in-law and I didn't want it to look bad. So I just folded up some paper, journaling paper to put in there for, and another Tsunami Rose card. And then with my stamps, I just put stamps on the blank pages. And then I've got some cards from a ministry that I do. So I just added those in with it. This is a fold from a legal page that I use. And again, I stamped this card and just put it on there. And this is a fold, so I put stuff in there from Tsunami Rose. Oh well, I'll get it in there later. And then just another stamp. Then I made that banner and put those cards up under it. And then another fold, more cards. I made that bookmark under my belly band. And here's some more stuff inside that pocket. I tried my hand at the napkin, what do you call it, Mod Podge. That was my first try, and I loved it. So I put that stuff inside there. And then I've got one of those paper crimpers. I don't know if you can see the crimp in that, but I paper crimped it to see what it would look like before putting it in there. Kind of liked it. Gave it some more texture. But whoever tries to write on, well, my sister-in-law, she tries to write on it, don't know how that's going to turn out. And then I put some more papers in here. I added this little tag for a little pocket on top of another pocket. Little side pocket there. And that's more of that crimped paper. And then of course another stamp And more stamps, and more cards. And then there's more. That's another envelope with a prayer card in it. And more journaling. One of her Tsunami Rose's bingo cards. And I could have made, you know, the paper clip, you know, the, oh, what do you call them? The real pretty paper clips. But I don't want to give her all my pretty paper clips. I know, I'm evil. So she's getting the colored paper clips. She can make her own. And then I just added this stuff on the back of it for her. And this is a stamp I've had forever. And I thought that's kind of cute. A little journaling stamp. So I just added that to it. Just more stuff. And that's another journaling stamp I have. So I just added that on there. And then here's another pocket. Double pocket type thing. And that's just something I put through my Xyron sticker machine, if y'all know what those are. Because I didn't want to glue it, so I just made a sticker out of it. I made another pocket right here. Put some paper in there for her. Of course, put more stamps. And I left some of these pages blank so she can do what she wants on them. And then I made another pocket with more stuff in here for her. Did a lot of Tsunami Rose stuff. I did a kit with her, from her, I should say. And then here's a pocket. And I just put some more paper in here for her. Because she's actually a pastor's wife, so she'll like all the music notes. My husband's a music pastor and the associate pastor, so they'll like all this. She will, anyways. And then all the Christian, you know, the scriptures and sayings, and here's more Tsunami Rose cards and stuff. This is my first prayer journal to do, and I actually loved it. I'm also working on the black and white journal at the same time, so I've been pulling my hair out trying to do it both. And I don't know what I did different, y'all. Look at that coffee stained paper compared to that one. I didn't run it twice. I don't know how that one turned out so dark and this one didn't. I've racked my brain trying to figure out what I did that's different. I don't know, but that's really dark and I like it. And you know what else? This book, I could drink it. It smells so good. Look at that. That's amazing. But, oh well. This is another pocket, and instead of cutting it, I tore it. Because I like that rugged look. And then I just added more stuff that I had. And then another stamp. Kind of like the stamp. And then more stuff. I like how this turned out. With the doily. And another pocket. There's a lot of pocket ideas on YouTube. I get hung up watching YouTube and then I get behind making the journals. I glued this envelope down, ripped off the top, did the inked stuff on there, and then stuck stuff in it. I just used a stamp right here on there just to give it some character, I guess. Another pocket, and I put these bookmarks in here. I have a lot of bookmarks, if y'all haven't noticed. A lot. that comes from working at a church. And just more, I've learned, here's something I've learned. When you glue stuff onto the back of your paper, be careful how much glue you use. I don't know if y'all can see that. It kind of comes through. And that's with using that tacky glue. So I might try using the stick glue next time, but I've noticed if you use too much, that's what happens. Now this, I wanted to show you ladies, this is a, oh, what do you call it, a CD holder, those paper CD cases. And I used my eyeshadow for this one, and also used chalk, and I mixed the colors in it to get the color that I wanted. Yeah, and of course hairsprayed it so it would stick. But then you have this clear pocket so you can actually see what you put in it, and then glued it down. And that's why I came up, that's how I noticed that looked like that. But anyways, that's another pocket idea that you can do. And then I just put that stuff in there for her. But it's pretty much the same thing all the way through. But this is my, oh, and here's this little booklet thing I made. A little pocket. And then there's a back pocket back behind. And then I did this paper, napkin Mosh Podge on this pocket. And then it's pretty much the same. I think we're nearing the end. Yeah, one more. That's made out of a little lunch bag. And I got this from a lady named Patricia. I watch her a lot, and once I get her name, I will link her on the bottom of this video. I watch her a lot. I want to be her neighbor because I like her. Anyways, this is the end of it. Here is another pocket on the back of my book, and I have a stamp that says handmade by. I used to use these in my scrapbooks so I can sign it. And then here's the back. And then I added some little charms. And then, sorry if it's kind of blurry. That's the end of it. This is the first time I've ever used, it's a manila folder that I used for this cover. I don't know if I'll ever use a manila folder again because of the way it bows like this. So I'm going to have to use like a band or something to hold it, you know, hold it shut. Whereas with this one, the original junk journal I made that with like a box, like a I don't know, like a hamburger helper box, and that has like 4 signatures in it, but it doesn't bow as much like that one does, and it's very sturdy. So I'm probably going to do my covers this way from now on. But that's it. I just wanted to show y'all. And hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Bye.